Monopoly is one of the most well-known board games of all time. Maybe the most well-known. So here today we're going to look at a brand new edition of Monopoly known as Monopoly Gamer Edition. Let's take a look. It is important to note that Monopoly Gamer Edition, the brand new version released by Hasbro, is not a regular version of Monopoly with just Mario characters. This edition, Monopoly Super Mario Bros. Collector's Edition, plays like regular Monopoly. It comes with deeds, it comes with money, it comes with everything you need. Houses, hotels. It plays like regular Monopoly, only with Mario-themed locations and whatnot. Monopoly Gamer is actually released by Hasbro as a different version of Monopoly. And when I say version, I mean Hasbro actually partnered with Nintendo to make this one. This is not USA Monopoly, which is who makes a lot of the themed games. So this is actually something that Hasbro themselves worked with Nintendo to make. And it is a completely different way to play Monopoly. It's not like the regular Monopoly. That is important to know. So now let's take a look at, in my opinion, this very fun, new version of Monopoly. Here you can look at the box of Monopoly Gamer Edition, and it is also important to note that Monopoly Gamer Edition, the Collector's Edition, is only available at Gamestop. Very important because the Collector's Edition has a few special things, including this very beautiful box. But also, a big thing, it is the only way you can get the character token of Bowser. The Standard Edition comes with Yoshi, Mario, Princess Peach, and Donkey Kong, but not Bowser. And Bowser is also not available in the character packs that you can buy in a store. So this is the only way to get the Bowser token. Now we will open this box up, and we have actually played this, so we tested it out, we played it, and then you can see a full color version of the graphic that was on the front. It's a very nice box, very nicely done, very well done. And here's your tokens. I'll pull them out and you can get a better view of them. Very nice tokens. And then here's the thing. Keep your Monopoly Gamer character tokens here. So alright, there are 8 tokens that you can buy in little character packs if you're lucky enough to find them in a store. Scalpers seem to be having fun buying these things up, so you cannot get them for regular retail price. It's so bad that I can't even tell you what one costs in a store because I can't find any. But on eBay, most of them seem to sell for $15 a piece if you want a specific character, which I know is probably ridiculously overpriced from what they cost in a store. But that's scalpers for you. But the cool thing is about this, if you do want to add these extra token characters, which I do plan to add, we want them, there are actually character slots right here. There are Rosalina, Diddy, Boo, Toad, Luigi, Fire Mario, Wario, and Tanuki Mario. So, it is very cool that they actually left you space to put them in so they look like they fit appropriately with the game. You will notice in this version of Monopoly, like I said, it's a different version, and we will go through a little bit of a playthrough with it. You only have one number die. And then the other die, you will see Turtle Shell, Blooper, Red Turtle Shell, Pow Block, coins, and that all plays a big impact in the gameplay. Now, I'll pull the coins and the cards out here in a minute, and the tokens. Let's just lift up, and below you'll see a very nice book. And this book, we'll just go ahead and put it here. We'll go through it in a little bit. Here are stickers that actually can be put in the book. I'll go more detail that later. And then here's the board. So everything fits very nicely in this. box, and the box is very nice. Looks very nice. It looks like a collector's edition type box. There you got Mario on the side. In the back, shows you everything and explains about Bowser. And other exclusives with it, but Bowser definitely is the biggest. There's actually one negative I would give to this over the standard edition, but we'll get to that later. Your tokens are Yoshi, Mario, Bowser, Princess Peach, and Donkey Kong. The tokens are actually well done. They look very nice. They're very fun Monopoly tokens. And since they're fit for this board, that means you can use them in any Monopoly. So if you want to have a Monopoly game night and just have a good old time with them, you can. You can use them on any Monopoly board. Now the cards, while they look nice, they also play another meaning, which is very important to the game. Every character has a special superstar ability and a power-up boost, which heavily impact the game. Yoshi, superstar ability, collect all coins on the board. Power-up boost, choose the next player in front of or behind you to drop 3 coins if you roll the green shell. So every character has these special abilities. They have their own unique things, making every player different to play as, which is a very welcome addition to Monopoly. So every time you play with a different character, you're going to get a different gameplay experience. And trust me, from playing, the superstar abilities and power-up boosts do affect the gameplay. Now let us take a look at that book. And I do want to talk about real quick, it says 2 to 4 players. We played with 5 players the other day, and everything seemed to work fine. So you can actually play with 5 players. The book is nice, very different feeling book. And then it explains everything. What's different about Monopoly Gamer? I'll try to explain that in brief here in a little bit to take you on a little sample of how some turns work and whatnot. And boss battles. Boss battles are a lot of fun and can make or break you in this game. So it just really tells you everything. It explains the superstar abilities and just everything. Explains how boss fights work. Which again, boss fights are very, very unique to this game, and I really like it. But the characters, here's the cool part of the book. Here's where you put the stickers. So, if you want to place Bowser's sticker, you place Bowser. And so on. And then every character token pack that you can buy in stores, they all come with their character card, which will have their superstar ability and power-up boost. And it will come with a sticker so you can put it in your book. Then you get the character profile pages with artwork for every available character token. And even the bosses, which are the Koopalings. And Bowser Jr. Here's my only gripe. In the base, the standard edition of Monopoly Gamer, you get a Bowser boss card. Not Bowser Jr., but Bowser. And Bowser's boss card is actually worth more points than Bowser Jr.'s boss card is, which we get with this game. I understand that Bowser is a playable character token in this game, but I really don't think it would have hurt to have the Bowser card included with this game also. So you don't get Bowser's boss card with this. You get Bowser Jr., which ultimately is worth less points than Bowser's boss card. So the only negative that I really have at this point every boss has a different set of rules. You fight bosses all the same way, but they're all different. Larry Koopa, pay 1 coin to fight. Roll a 3 or higher to win. If you win, take the least expensive unowned property, and he's worth 20 points. So, I'll go through a boss battle and everything here in a little bit, but bottom line is, if you roll a 2 against Larry, then the next player would get a roll, and they'd have to pay a coin to fight Larry. And if they roll a 3, a 4, 5, or 6, then they beat Larry and get Larry's card. And so on goes with Morton Koopa. But again, it's different. See, you have to roll a 4 to beat Morton, a 3 to beat Larry, and if you beat him, all players must pay you 2 coins. So, they all offer something different, which changes up the gameplay again. Monopoly Gamer is a very different game from Monopoly, but at the same time, it is a very fun, fast-paced, action-paced game that just always feels different every time you play it. Now we move on to the deeds of Monopoly Gamer, which they are very different from what you're used to if you play Monopoly. The deeds of Monopoly Gamer are somewhat, sometimes they don't seem they matter quite as much as you would think they should, since it's a Monopoly game. Like, rent is just 1 coin. Rent with both card sets, so a Monopoly, is just 2. But they are worth points. 10 points. 10 points. So, owning the deeds gets you points at the end of the game, which is ultimately how you win. And getting coins is super important, because coins, again, can make or break you, and you cannot fight bosses without coins. So owning deeds is still very important, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel nearly as important as it does during normal Monopoly, because there are so many ways to get coins, and different ways to get points. And different ways to get points, of course, are boss battles and coins. So, you could be a really good coin collector and a boss battler and not have any deeds, and still yet you have a chance to win. But definitely owning more deeds gives you a better chance of getting more coins, and gives you a better chance of being able to beat more bosses, and owning more deeds, you will have more points to add up at the end. So, owning deeds is still yet the way to go. If you play a 4-player game, they are very nice to add these little power-up ability cards, so you don't have to keep referencing back to the book. You got it all right here. If you roll a red shell, choose any player to drop 3 coins. The player in front of you drops 3 coins for green shell. Blooper, steal 2 coins from any player. Power block, all players drop 1 coin. And the 3 coins, collect 3 coins from the bank. So every player will have one of these. For a reference guide, if you play with 5 players, it's easy to share one of these. And once you play, you kind of remember. But it's good to have this, instead of always having to go back to the book. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so now, just going to go through a little sample here of how the gameplay actually works. Because, like I said, it is fast-paced, it's action-packed, it's very, like I said, very different from Monopoly. So we got Donkey Kong up here, got Bowser up here, and Bowser just hit a thwomp space. So when you hit that, you drop 2 coins. So out of Bowser's coin stash, he had to put 2 coins. And Bowser, at this point in the game, has 2 bosses that he's defeated, and just 1 deed. Princess Peach doing pretty well on the coins. She just has 2 deeds, but they're the 2 biggest deeds in the game. Bowser's Castle and Peach's Castle. Mario has defeated a boss, has no deeds, has some coins, doing pretty well. Yoshi, kind of short on coins, has 2 deeds, but Yoshi has a great superstar ability that can get him back in. And then Donkey Kong, doing very well on coins, has 3 of the 5s of 15, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Donkey Kong has 19 coins. Probably in first with coins, but only has 3 deeds, no bosses. But doing well. So now we'll just say that it is Princess Peach's turn, and we're going to roll. 6, and coins. So, Peach would get 3 coins added to her pile because she rolled the coin. Then, of course, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And great, she hit the superstar. So what does the superstar for Princess Peach do? Superstar ability. Collect rent from the bank for each property you own. So, look, this is great for her. She owns both. So rent for her property is 10. And 10 because she owns both. So that means that she gets a whopping total of 20 coins. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Now Princess Peach is loaded with money and ready for the toughest, meanest boss in the game. Now we'll let Mario roll 4 and a POW block. Sparkling Waters. Sparkling Waters is actually for sale. So if Mario would want to buy it, which I'm sure he would, he just takes 2 coins, throws them to the bank, and voila, Mario now has a deed. And the POW block, the dreaded POW block. So now every player must drop a coin. Yoshi had to pay a coin. Donkey Kong has to pay a coin. Princess Peach has to pay a coin. And Bowser has to pay a coin. So now you notice there are coins laying around the board. And sometimes there can be a lot of coins laying around the board, just depending on what happens. So this is now Yoshi's turn. So 5 and red turtle shell. So watch what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yoshi's at free parking. He passed Princess Peach. He picks up the coin that she dropped. When you pass a coin that's laying down on the ground, you pick it up. Unless it's the swamp space. If it's the swamp space and you land on the swamp space, then you just get hit by the swamp and have to drop 2 more coins down to the stack of coins that's already there. Now if you pass by the swamp space, you get to collect the coins. Okay, so Yoshi rolled a 5, has the red turtle shell. Yoshi's power boost has nothing to do with the red turtle shell. So, he gets to pick any player on the board that he wants to hit with the red turtle shell. At this point, he probably wants to get Princess Peach because she definitely has the most coins. So, that will be 1, 2, 3 coins that Peach will now have to lay down on the ground because of Yoshi. Now it will be Donkey Kong's turn. And Donkey Kong got a 1 and a blooper. So Donkey Kong also hit the Superstar ability. So big things are going to happen for Donkey Kong. Superstar ability steals 3 coins from each player. So that's a great Superstar ability. So that means Yoshi, poor old Yoshi, will have to pay 3 coins to Donkey Kong. Mario will have to pay 3 coins to Donkey Kong. Princess Peach, 3 coins to Donkey Kong. You all get the idea. Everybody's got to pay Donkey Kong 3 coins because that's just how it goes. And that probably makes Donkey Kong a pretty disliked person on the board right now. And then he also rolled the blooper, which blooper steal 2 coins from any player. And the difference between steal and drop means the coins go on the board. Steal means the person gives you the coins. So, again, he's probably going to steal the 2 coins from Peach. She just has a bunch of these 5s. So, of course, the 5 to Donkey, and Donkey can give 3 back. So, Donkey's probably not a very liked person on the board right now. So now it's Big Bowser's turn. and he got coins and a 5. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, he passed go, so he gets 2 coins. Then he gets 3 coins, so he gets, just go ahead and give Bowser a 5 coin. So he passed go. Is that deed for sale? Just to make things good here. No, it is not for sale. Acorn Plains is owned by Donkey Kong. So Bowser now has to pay Donkey Kong 1 coin. And now, since he passed go, it's time for a boss battle. Which this boss battle is Iggy Koopa. Roll 4 or higher to win. Force a property trade between 2 players, including yourself. So, this would be Bowser's turn, and he has to pay 3 coins. That's right, 3 coins to face Iggy. So you'll just kind of put the 3 coins up here to represent Bowser paying. And he rolled a 1, so he lost. Bowser lost. So now, you go over to Princess Peach, who would go next, who would be rolling next. Does she want to take on Iggy? Of course she wants to take on Iggy. So she's going to pay her 3 coins, put up a 5, take the 2. And then she's going to roll. And she rolled a 4. So Princess Peach just beat Iggy. So she is going to take Iggy now. And at the end of the game, she will have Iggy to add to her point collection. And she does not get the coins that was up there. They just go to the bank. But now she can have forced property trade between any 2 players, including yourself. She only owns Bowser's Castle and Peach's Castle, so she doesn't really want to trade her deeds. So she wants to look around and pick a pretty harmless trade. So she would probably, in this case, it's really not set up very good. She'd probably try to hurt Donkey Kong. So what she'd probably try to do is make Donkey Kong break up his big monopoly here. Make him trade this. Make him trade the swampland for a lot smaller of a deed with Yoshi. That way Donkey Kong's monopoly's been broken up, and he now has a smaller deed than what he used to have. And then the game will go on and on and on until all the boss battles are fought, and the final boss battle is an expensive battle, 5 coins each. If a player does not have enough coins to participate, then they can't fight the boss. And the cool thing about Bowser Jr. is, if you win this boss battle, you collect all the coins that were paid to fight that card. So, you know, if it takes a long time to roll a 6, there's going to be a lot of coins sitting on that card. At the end of the game, how you tally up who wins after the final boss has been beaten, all you do is you just count up your points. So you got 20, 20, 40, 20, 60, and then the coins. Every 5 coins is worth 10 points. So, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. These 3 coins do nothing, because they don't equal up to 5 coins, so they get you nothing. So the game is pretty simple to play. It's fun, it's fast-paced, it's a very different take on Monopoly, but at the same time, you're wanting monopolies, there'll be trades, there'll be backstabbing, you're going to get some players mad at you, like Donkey Kong showed with his superstar ability. And it's just a lot of fun, and a lot of variation every time you play, because, number one, of this right here, because you never know what you're going to roll here, and it really changes things. and then the superstar abilities and the power boost up abilities. It's just a really fun game and a really unique game to play. So, that's my review of Monopoly Gamer Edition, Collector's Edition. It is really, really fun to play with people. We've played two games of it already. We've had a blast with it every time. Donkey Kong won the first game we played, which my girlfriend's oldest son was Donkey Kong. Then my girlfriend herself won the second game. She was Princess Peach. I got last the second game, got second the first game. So, you know, I've yet to win one, but it is a lot of fun. The coins, the coins are fun. It's, you know, it's just a fun game. I do believe Mario fans will love it. Monopoly fans, I think, will get a good kick out of it. It's, like I said, very different from regular Monopoly, but at the same time, it is a very, very fun board game to play. So, I give it 2 thumbs up, and I think it will be a fan favorite on Family Board Game Night for a lot of people around the world. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day. Be sure to subscribe.